Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And Embiid throws it down.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Out to Hachimura. Russell deciding where to go with it. Driving in. Good on the shot.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Now here's George. Gordon on the wing. To the inside. Count it. Good. Embiid's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's James. Knocked loose. Davis down low. 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
James can't get it to go. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Knocks it loose. Outside Reeves. The 3 from Russell. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Pass to Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
3-pointer. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Basket counts.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Floats one up. Pass to Vanderbilt. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
To the paint. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now, here is James. Vanderbilt inside. And he drops it in from the low post. The Sixers trailing. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 6.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Back to James. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
On the wing, Reeves. 4-3. Gets the 3-ball to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Russell with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Hachimura from long range. It's hauled in by the Sixers. It's George on the drive. Tipped. Out to Gordon. This one for 3. George, that one's good. Points in the game.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Pass to Russell. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Vincent up top. Pass to connect. Davis down low. And then Davis punches it home!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
That shot missing. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5.
22. The Lakers, 27.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Pass to Martin. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Vincent outside. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. And finished off by Hayes.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
Clock at 2. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Reddish has gotten his first points in this one. Martin outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Drummond. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Russell's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Russell's got 11 points.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And that one drops. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production. For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
And Embiid with the slam.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Russell, here we go. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
George feels it out a bit. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
George outside. And the jam by George.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Got a piece of it. James with a steal. Now the Lakers moving it up. The steal. And they're running. And that one is stuffed right through.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
James with the ball. He's got 7. From deep three-point land. Gordon pulls it in.
would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pass to George. Fires in the triple. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Outside Russell. Wood inside. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, anytime you've got a player that can give you extra possessions, that's a great asset, and Wood is a fantastic offensive rebounder.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Russell. Shot from the low post is good. Russell's got 19 points.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
Ooh, poked away. Here's George. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Sixers on top, up 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Russell. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA. But clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity. Finishing despite the contact on him, serious toughness from Maxey there.
Here's James. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
To 3, George. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
This guy can really stretch his range out there beyond the arc. Don't count Maxey out from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Here's James. And oh, he just slams it over Paul George.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's James. The 3. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
George outside. George with the jam.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Lakers trail by 3. Back to Russell. It's James on the wing. That shot's good. Russell making the play. James has got 22 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to George. Martin outside. Fires for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
The 3 from Russell. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
George. Count that one. George has got 11 in the second half.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Russell. Banked it in off the glass.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Now here's Martin. He's got 12. And that one's good.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
So it's Philadelphia now. The lead is 2. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That'll send Paul George to the free throw line. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And it's good for 2. George has got 31.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Here's Russell, and he converts the layup. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And the jam by George.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
And then Russell with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. That's how you do it, big fella, with power. Yes.
Outside Russell. Pass to Christie. Gordon with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, from the first time I saw Gordon play, this guy is always in an attack mode, which makes it a tough cover for the defense.
1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Philadelphia closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Sixers lead by 7. Lowry outside. To the left wing. Here's Drummond. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Here's Vincent. Sinks it from distance.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Number 14, Ricky Council.
Lakers trail by 6. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now Russell. It's tipped. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. And Davis, one of the very few. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's James. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
To the middle. And it's blocked by Davis. James inside. James with the focus.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Pass to Lowry. It's good. Lowry's got his first bucket in this one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
From deep, Reeves. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Outside for Davis. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. James outside. And James throws it down.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Martin outside. Here's George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. George has got 35 in the game.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Davis, a screen. James, outside. And slam dunk by James.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for him. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
He hits the second from the line.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Outside Russell. To tie it up. And Embiid with the block.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
The Lakers trail. Clock is at 3. And there's James from the arc. He buries it from 3. James has got 11 points in the quarter.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
1:41 left in the final quarter. Here's Martin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tell you what, George has gotten very good in the pick and roll. Actually pretty deceptive when he's running the pick and roll. When you anticipate him pulling up for the shot, he'll take the defense by surprise with the slick pass to an open teammate.
Martin outside. Back to Gordon. Pass to Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Here's Russell. Misses the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
George. Oh, he nails it!
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious. LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Seconds left in the fourth.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
Outside Russell. Nifty move. Out to James. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the 4th. And there's a pick. Pass to Oubre. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura.
You tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion. In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And no luck that time either. The three, James. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
Nigga, you just made me lag the cheat. You ass! You fucking ass! You just made me lag the win. You fucking ass! You lost! You made me fucking lag. You suck!
To close the curtain.
You fucking ass! You really ass for that shit! I was whooping your ass!
Plenty of these
You
hometown
fucking
fans.
weak!
They really should
This
take
nigga
this
out of
win.
here, man. Get this nigga out of here.